Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to create these lovely sunflower cards that are perfect for fall. I ended up using, or the main focus of this card is the sunflower, and the sunflower stamp that I used is from Deep Red Stamp Company, and I ended up using cardstock from Stampin' Up, and honestly I'm horrible at keeping track of the names, you guys, but it's just this soft beige color, or like a soft brown color that you see now. And this background paper I already had from my scrap section. You guys know that. Well, if you haven't seen my videos, I have a small drawer and I keep scrap paper there, so before I start a project I always tend to go back to it just to see if there's anything that I could use for, you know, whatever project I am working on. Now I am going to be using my Stamp Perfect tool, just so that it helps me place properly, because sometimes I had to go over the flower twice with ink, and so I'm just using it so that I stamp it correctly. But also this is very helpful for me because I don't always have like a big block to use for bigger stamps, so I love this tool. Okay, so as you guys can see, I'm just moving around the stamp, figuring out where I want it, because I wanted to create like a pattern paper background, and that was going to be like the main focus of the card. So just cleaning that up, setting that aside, and now I'm going to begin coloring the process, and hopefully you guys are able to see the color numbers, or the I'm trying to think of the name of the markers, and honestly like it just left my brain. Like I just saw the name of the Copic markers. There we go. Hopefully you guys are able to see the numbers of the color combinations that I used. I was playing around with it, trying to pick the colors that I liked the best before I even started, and I know I'm speeding through the process, but just feel free to color the flowers any way that you guys want. They turned out really cute in my opinion. Maybe it's just because I'm biased because I made the card, but I think the color combination was really good in the way I think sunflowers should look, or sort of look. I also thought that there was quite a few of white space in between the flowers, so I honestly looked through my stamp collection and I tried to find any stamp set that had leaves, and so this stamp set that I'm using is from the Ton Stamp Company, and I'm pretty much just using the leaves portion to, I guess, block out some of the white of the empty spaces on the back on the card. I'm going over it to create almost like a shadow. This is a double layer stamp, and so I'm using the darker green to fill that in. And now I'm going to be using the My Favorite Thing stitch lines, and I'm just gonna, I don't show it on camera, but I end up running the die on all four sides of the paper, and I'll bring it in close so you guys are able to see how cute it looks right there on the corners. Okay, now I am ready to put the card together. I ended up using some twine that I've already had, and I just pretty much ran it once through and tied a little bow at the front. and I'm not very good at tying bows, so just bear with me. Sometimes you have to see what other stamp sets you have in order for you to mix them and create a project out of all of them. Here I am using glue dots to secure the bow in the position where I want it to, just so that it makes it more stable. And see, here's another example. Again, I'm gonna be bringing in another stamp set that I've already had, and this one is from Carta Bella Sentiments, and I'm gonna be using the one that says "You Are My Sunshine," just because I felt it went well with the sunflowers, using my Stampin' Up! Brown sugar and making a little banner to go on the card. Trimming the piece of paper a little bit just so that it's even on both sides. And then I'm gonna bring in a scrap piece of brown paper just so that it stands out a little bit more. Putting some double-sided adhesive tape, and I'm pretty much just going to trim off that brown paper as well. And that's a little bit off camera. Trimming it down a little bit as well. And then I'm going to add double-sided tape to secure that to the ribbon and to the card as well. And that's pretty much going to complete. Once I'm finished doing this, I am going to put double-sided tape on the sunflower paper, and I am going to adhere that to the actual card. And that's going to be the complete look of the card. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys been giving me. It's been awesome. I like doing these kind of videos, and I hope that I'm inspiring some of you to just get in there and do a craft. It's sometimes making a craft costs a little bit more than actually buying it, but that satisfaction that you get when you do something with your own hands is amazing, because you know that you put the effort into it. So I'm gonna finish up with a little bit of glitter from Wink of Stella in the clear color, and just adding that a little bit to the center of the sunflower. And that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Have a good one.